Hi, everybody. Today is the day we're finally sharing our 3i Atlas channeled information. We'll talk about the purpose of 3i Atlas, how it may impact us here on Earth, and more. Before we get started, I know there's a lot of students here of Noelle. If you're new to Noelle and how she channels, Noelle channels by asking questions. And she writes what was communicated word by word or close to that. Some things cannot be expressed by words. I see her doing it. She's completely in her own world when she does it. So today we'll go over what was channeled and what she wrote. Usually we see that the way things are written is very specific, very unique, including non-typical words and phrases in our time, which is really cool. And this material is deep. So you may want to listen a few times. And we find this type of information like a multifaceted, multi-layer kind of information. So every time you read it and contemplate it, new understanding or new insights may come. It's very common. It happens to us when we go over it. If you have questions, of course, leave a comment below and we'll do the best we can to share it with the beings and then share it with you. They love it. We love it. You love it. Lastly, as always, any information we come across our beautiful planet right now, use discernment. Take what resonates, leave what's not. And with that said, let's get started. And perhaps, Noel, we can get started with who those beings are. These beings are, why they're sharing this information with us. Another question that will make us all more familiar with them.
Let's begin. So in this channeling, it opened with a greeting, and it begins with, "In the light of the divine creator, we greet you. Don this light as unto a cloak of divine gossamer threads. The splendor embraces you. Peace, my friends. How can we serve today?" Question, who are you? Answer, ancient beings of one collective voice. And in the channeling, it was the first time that I heard many voices. The first voice being maybe an Essassani. Second voice said, "You are not alone." Third voice was inaudible. They continued, "We are many races, a collective, a body, a council. There are beings related to races you may have heard of, and some not yet revealed." Question, why are some not yet revealed? Answer, discretion at the behest, representing that entire race, is highly respected. The time is not yet come, perhaps in the distant future. Question, which races can you reveal? Now? Answer, Essassani, Pleiadian, Lyrans, Andromedan, Arcturian, Byzantine? Question mark. To name a few. The list is long, and it is difficult for me to catch the pronunciation of these peoples, their race. I did not get all. Question, what dimension are you, if any? Looking for a reference point compared to us humans. Answer, many, many dimensions, many beings collectively. Question, what is your expertise or experience with Earth? Answer, we have advised before in a far distant time upon your planet. Evolution of species is a delicate matter. especially when one understands the interconnectedness of all life connected with it. The formula is great contrast. I am shown like a mathematical formula that creates a multi-dimensional grid. I do not understand vast, intricate mathematical formulas. It contains our universe, planets, stars, and all sentient life. Whatever this grid is, it connects all. And in a way, because it feels of energy, it is alive as we are. Question: what are your intentions for sharing information with us? Answer: we are as you are, ever evolving, interconnected throughout all space and time, realities and dimensions. For the highest light of truth, with divine love and compassion, understand that as you learn, grow, and evolve, so do we. Some things you create, we cannot. Some races have hands, some do not. Can a painter use a hand to paint if he has not one hand? With creativity, he may use his mouth. You sharing this creative force still inspires others in ways you cannot even imagine. To share information with you that speaks of evolution, therefore, is for the highest good of all. We are honored and grateful. Question: do you have any agenda or interest on Earth, humanity, the souls that incarnate on Earth or play a role on Earth? Our previous stated intentions reveal our agenda. The evolution of humanity and the Earth affects all in the greater cosmos. Think of the love of a father to his son, or mother to a daughter, to see the being learn and grow and understand that love when he must become that too. Many lessons for each soul. Do not get confused. If one doesn't learn a lesson, how does that one evolve? It is with love we hold your hand. Now they move into the 3-Eye Atlas. 3-Eye Atlas is sentient, part technology. One can envision a zoo, a collection of species, if you will. One can also envision a blood bank where there is a collection of blood types. One can envision DNA coding and a collection of that data. All is consciousness. But it is difficult for some to understand consciousness within DNA itself. What carries this consciousness but technology itself? A carrier, this is how they are referring to. 3-Eye Atlas is a carrier of the consciousness within. What I was getting in the vision was the consciousness of every known sentient being and species on our planet. Question: who is behind 3-Eye Atlas? Answer: ancient forebearers of creation itself. The codes bear DNA markers for each sentient being within your galactic spherical location for its respective evolution at each one's level of growth and understanding. This, therefore, benefits all of humanity and is benevolent for all. Question: what is the purpose of Three-Eye Atlas? Answer: at the precipice of great change, pathways teeter upon the weighing of individual and collective choices. Old constructs fall away, while new ones are being born. Three-Eye Atlas carries the codes to spark enlightenment and evolutionary growth, creativity, and clarity. Answer: how does one prepare to receive this blessing? Answer: with open arms or not. Free will choice is honored respectively for each soul. The light you radiate from your being, the brighter your light. We can see your unique signature healing of one's traumas, blocked energies, aids in the healthy spin rate of the chakras. Healthier energy systems will assimilate the energies quickly and receive the energies. All is well. Question: what is unique about Three-Eye Atlas energies that is not understood currently? Answer: genetic markers. Codes are not just for Homo sapiens. It is for all sentient life. This includes the earth, beings on the earth, in the earth, and all around. Question: Three-Eye Atlas carries consciousness and technology. Please elaborate. Answer: as stated before, the technology carries the consciousness. Your science views the organisms in your physical structure like operating mechanisms. They have a hard time understanding all is consciousness, even the organisms within. One day, your kind will understand. Question: Three-Eye Atlas, gene codes of every species on Earth. What is current state of genes? Who is their creator? Are they original gene codes or modified ones? And if modified, who modified? Do gene codes represent highest potential of each species in a loving divine way, or are there other agendas in place? Answer: on the current state of genes. To begin, we offer a metaphoric story. As you grow from a young age, you are filled with information from others, from father, mother, forefathers, where stories were passed down from their ancestors and on and on and on. Their stories kept getting more and more embellished. Some parts left out, as some would say, eventually lost in translation. Think of it like, suppose there is a white ball. Information, stories, belief, like dirt or dust, each time towed, a fleck of dust lands on it. Years go by as this dynamic continues. Decades, ages, eons. Would you be able to see the white of the ball anymore if it was so covered in this dust. You'd probably need something to remove the layers of dirt accumulated for many, many periods of time. Many of these layers are a result of energetic blockages. As all systems are interconnected, the genes would be too. According to this metaphoric story, our genes and, we're just kind of a little bit polluted, covered in dust. It would affect the genes as it is interconnected. And therefore, whatever energy is helping us to remove this, then we should be grateful for the blessing, scrubbing or cleaning the genes. Here's more information I channeled on 3i Atlas in a separate channeling. It begins with greetings with the love of the one and the all. We greet you today to share information for humanity through the upcoming changes following the wake of 3i Atlas. As you know, 3i Atlas brought with it energies beneficial for the evolution of humanity as a whole. Though true, it affects each one at their level of growth upon their own evolutionary journey. Each one can also accelerate their own path by the diligent work they perform upon themselves to heal whatever befalls their own mental, physical, and emotional states. Balance is the key to all such understanding and deeper wisdom. What befalls another should be met with kindness and compassion. What befalls another belittles, and both are headed for a great fall. That was a caution. And yet, patience to feel, understand in a world full of deadlines, time constraints placed upon the self. Yet as a collective, all are climbing upon the same ladder of growth. Some fell off, true, only to have to begin again from the bottom rung. Offer words of encouragement and cheer, for a sense of accomplishment and success is felt when they accomplish passing even one rung. Love is patient. There are ancient sacred codes that 3i Atlas energies brought for humanity. Remembrance, growth, healing, awareness, clarity. But each one receives what their soul is ready for. The light brightens the darkest corners, and the cosmic divine love is deeply felt as well. Question: not all are feeling or experiencing these remarkable energies of growth, connection, or healing. Some experience opposite. Why? Why more pain and separation? Answer: before a soul can open up to sense, feel, or experience these multidimensional energies, consider the baseline for lower energetic experiences. 1 to 3rd dimension operates mainly in lower chakras of survival. Dualistic nature of separation. Consider what separation brings: survival, war, anger, greed, fear, lower emotions, division, racial or religious tension, power over, power under, manipulation, lower games, lower karmic. Thus, healing of traumas, all emotional wounding necessary to open up the pathways within the chakras to allow connective flow of energy, which eventually sparks the heart chakra, sensing, then feeling the emotion of love. A blocked heart chakra can have a devastating effect on all other chakras. Heart chakra allows access to multidimensional energies in a more positive light, might we say. So, can a blocked chakra being experience multidimensional energies? Scattered at best, as is their energies, question mark. Not healing their pain from trauma, question mark. How much then does their energy focus upon lower 1/3 density of separation? Patience again, for all souls are learning. Question. For those who fluctuate between third, fourth, fifth density, dimension, I'm confused. How does energies of Three-Eye Atlas affect them? As in light workers, healers, spiritual people working on their own conscious evolution? Answer. They, having performed healing work and within like communities of healing, growth, understand, sensing, feeling, energies within, as chakras are activated in healthier dynamics. They fluctuate between 3, 4, 5 for their evolutionary learning. Many are already holding fifth dimensional understanding of a higher love. The portal more open, their own portals of love open for deeper multidimensional energies and understanding to take place. Some enter the slipstream of time between space and time so they can peer above, below, sideways, back, front, and see many things playing out all at once. Slipstream as they slip in and slip out. Upon healing of cognitive functioning, these individuals may learn greater control in this area in the future. The energies of Three-Eye Atlas brought the codes to open this window for those opening up to fifth dimensional flowering of your petals. The sixth and seventh, like variations of color on the end of the flower petals. You see, each one blooms at the right time. Be gentle upon the south and with others. We thank you for this interaction and have delighted in your queries. May the light of the One bless all who this wisdom's fragrance touches upon and encourages the blooming of their own heart's flower. So beautiful ending.